At the end of the day, we got to hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts, accountability. I don't know if people realize, but city council holds more power in your city than the president does. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start being more observant of people that are practicing their political rights. We saw people in Huntington Beach when this shit shut down, they refused to shut it down. And it's not only because they're white, it's because they're intelligent. You feel what I'm saying? So the things that we're preaching in our communities need to change. We need to start thinking, you know, we need to look around us and see the other cultures that are doing positive things in the community and adapt those habits also. We can't be looking at other cultures or races and see somebody against us, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, look, man, yeah, we're brown men in here, but we're men. And that goes across the whole board, you know what I'm saying? So my main purpose for being here is just to call out the men in the community, you feel what I'm saying? Let's treat the women in our communities right. Let's protect them. Let's put them on pedestals. Because at the end of the day, it takes a woman to create the man. You know what I'm saying? So let's start showing appreciation. Let's give the children different doctrine than what we were taught. You know what I'm saying? It got to start at home, dog. Regardless of anything, things, the beginning's going to be in your home, in your own household. The conversations you're having with your sons. Your life insurance policies, you know, a little money in stocks, you know what I mean? Get yourself intellectually, how should I say it, financially sound, you know what I'm saying? Create passive incomes so that this way we're not struggling and money isn't the reason why we're not following through with certain commitments and certain things and we're passing up opportunities and we're not investing in our communities. I myself, you know, I just like to preach prosperity because I believe that with prosperity comes happiness mentally, physically, and even spiritually, you know what I'm saying? These things we need to hand to each other, you know what I mean? We need to look at each other and not see a rival. You gotta see yourself, you know what I'm saying? When I see a brown man winning, I see myself winning, you know what I'm saying? And that's the culture we need to adapt because we're so used to this tribalism, you know what I'm saying? We're so used to being divided. Oh, dude's not real Mexican. He's half Saudi. Or dude's this and that, or all the homies' pants are too fucking tight. Like, all that shit doesn't matter at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? We're so petty, we're so egotistical constantly that we stay putting each other down. The ego, we gotta strip ourselves of this ego, man, because it's the ego that's stopping us from reaching our full potential. You know what I mean? The last time I was with this many brown men was in a holding tank of Supermax, waiting for a motherfucking bus to come give me life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm changing that perspective and that narrative out of my own will. You know what I'm saying? I drive to the locations. I'm constantly looking for somebody to communicate, gain knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Let's soak each other up. Let's encourage each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's put positivity into our homes because that's where it starts. Like I said, you know, from there, it's a trickle effect. You know what I mean? A happy home leads to a happy neighborhood, to a happy community, and therefore a happy state. But we gotta understand our virtues that we have, right? The things that make us stand out as brown men or as Hispanic, whatever you want to call yourself, right? We need to take those tools, dog, and start practicing that shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta encourage each other. I take my homeboys with me wherever I go. When I shine, they shine. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's important. Those are habits that we need to adapt and start making it mandatory amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? When you see a man in traffic, instead of mad dogging him, smile at the motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? Instead of just a handshake, give a motherfucker a hug. You feel what I'm saying? And that's those simple things are what translate love. You know what I'm saying? You let another man walk away from you thinking like, man, that's my bro right there. You feel what I'm saying? Those are things that we have to adapt. We need to encourage ourselves instead of turning up for Cinco de Mayo the way we do all the time. Turn up when it's time to vote. Right, let's go. Then we'll get fucked up after. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that we need to adapt though. But us as men, it's our obligation, dog. We can't blame nobody else but ourselves. At the end of the day, it falls back on the man and then it goes down. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest message is this, man. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Understand, like, you're special, you're different. You know what I mean? And we need you. You know what I'm saying? We need each other. You know what I'm saying? So just congratulate yourself for even being here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a hand clap for everybody.